near side. Harper Coleman puts it down gently. Near side, Harper Coleman floats it over and down, and Carrington have the first set. Good, and Hornet puts down the kill towards Callie Hewitt, and she puts it down from right to left across her body.
Carrington Cardinal Volleyball on 1600 100.1 The Cardinal. And the Cardinal YouTube channel is brought to you by Gar Dental, Central City Lumber, CHI St. Alexius Carrington Medical Clinic, Professional Eye Care Centers, Carrington Drug, Headlocks, Arrowwood Prairie Co-op, Central City H2O, Bickett Insurance, Sendak, Bassett Motors, Bank Forward, High Plains Equipment, Carrington Dental Care, Dakota Central, Bremer Bank, DJ's Home Center, Evans Funeral Home, Leading Edge Equipment, Farmers Union Insurance, Randy Huey Agent, Retzlaff Seed and Supply, Napa Auto Parts, Jamestown Regional Medical Center, Central Pharmacy, and the Carrington Healthy Communities Coalition. Now, Carrington Cardinal Volleyball.
We welcome you to the East Gymnasium at Carrington High School as the Cardinals return home after a very successful weekend and their second tournament championship of the season. They do so returning home for their longest stretch of home games this year. And it begins tonight with a matchup with the Bottineau Stars. Happy to have you with us. BJ Walters with you. The band is back together, so to speak, tonight. Tate Wolski will be running our camera and bringing you commentary as he sees fit. The Cardinals now 18-3, champions of the Deluxe Burlington Laker Invitational. They got the championship win in the gold bracket final by beating the Central Cass Squirrels in 2 straight. And so, with the new polls coming out today, everybody knew there would be movement, and there was. Carrington are now ranked 3rd in Class A behind only top-ranked Thompson, who are in this building a week from tonight, and 2nd-ranked South Prairie Max, who Carrington beat en route to that tournament championship on Saturday. For the Bottineau Stars, this has been a bit of a difficult season. They've won 5 matches, and 3 of them have come in tournament play. 2 of them are 1-1 results, but having won more points over the 2 sets. It's been a tough year for the Stars, but they are coming off of a 5-set win over Ned Rose 1 week ago. It is the Cardinals and the Bottineau Stars coming up. And when we come back, we'll have a look at the Region 2 standings and what else is going on within the region. Spoiler alert, there's no Region 2 matches tonight, but there are Region 2 teams in action. We'll take a look at them when Cardinal Volleyball continues in a moment.
Gar Dental in Carrington has your smile on the mind. Gar Dental specializes in orthodontics, cosmetic dentistry, teeth whitening, dental crowns and bridges, dental veneers, dental implants, general and family dentistry, root canals, clear aligner orthodontics, sedation dentistry, dentures, lasers, TMJ therapy, and wisdom teeth removal. Call Gar Dental today for family dentistry and beyond. Gar Dental in Carrington, 701-652-2300.
Your first car. It may have been a fixer-upper, but you treated it right. It was your own. That's how Showplace Cabinetry approaches each crafted piece. We deliver it to you with care, because it's our own. Central City Lumber can help you choose the design of your dreams. Give them a test drive. This American-made cabinetry is adaptable to your unique style and built with pride. Every single piece is back for a lifetime. Bet you wish you had that deal on your car. Stop in at Central City Lumber of Carrington, and let's build a beautiful kitchen or bath that really turns heads.
Life is about moments, big or small, joyful or challenging. At Carrington Health Center, we believe everyone in our community deserves compassionate care close to home, so you can focus on enjoying those moments surrounded by the people you love. At our facility, we put the care in
physical therapy,
radiology,
the acute care clinic.
Why choose professional eye care centers? 3 great reasons are Dr. Bond, Dr. Freilich, and Dr. Jangula, 3 of the most educated professional optometrists you'll ever meet. Next is their many locations. You can now see one of their spectacular doctors in Jamestown, Valley City, Carrington, Edgeley, Ellendale, and Lemoore. And finally, their fantastic selection. And yes, all of their frames and lenses are backed up by warranty. Visit proeyecare.com and make an appointment today. Professional eye care centers, clearly the best.
It's the Cardinals and the Bottineau Stars coming up here very shortly. Still time, in fact, for you, if you're in the area, to get on out to the East Gym and support the third-ranked team in the state of North Dakota. Now let's take a look at the Region 2A standings, and Carrington continue to be on top with a 7-0 record. Thompson is 6-1, and those 2 teams will not play another region match until next Tuesday's double counter in this gymnasium. It should be really fun 1 week from tonight. Mayport CG has entered the polls, although they've got a lot of 2-pointers coming up. They're just 1-1 in the region. Grafton 3-3. By the way, Grafton over the weekend beat Thompson again at the DLB tournament this time. Harvey Wells County 3-4, Hillsboro 1-6, and Devils Lake is still winless. Now, as we mentioned, there are no region-on-region matches tonight, but Northern Cass is at Thompson. You may be surprised to know I was, that the grind of Region 1 has gotten to Northern Cass. They are only 9-9 on the season. Yeah, the team that beat Carrington in 5 sets and looked severely good doing it are on the road at Thompson with a 500 record. Park River, Ford Bowl, Lincoln are at Hillsboro, Central Valley, and Rugby are at Harvey Wells County. We keep making references to Carrington's number 3 ranking in the new polls. Number 1 is still Thompson. Number 2, South Prairie Max. Number 3, Carrington. 4th ranked Valley City. And 5th ranked Oak Grove. This week's polls. There will not be another poll for 2 weeks, which means Carrington and Thompson will have played. I don't know how Thompson has retained their number 1 spot so far this year, but if Carrington were to beat Thompson, you would have a hard time, Tate Wolski, not putting Carrington number 1.
Yeah, absolutely. Carrington's honestly, I think, proven themselves enough to say that they can compete for that number 1 spot.
Class A kind of seems wide open when we get over to a very busy, it will be Bismarck Event Center. All right, let's get the pain out of the way, Tate, before we go any further, because last week, I believe, it was your birthday.
Yep.
Today, whose birthday is it and who gets a shout out?
It's my sister Brenna's birthday. I want to give her a shout out and a happy birthday to Brenna. If you guys see Brenna around, wish her a happy birthday and try to embarrass her the most that you can.
We almost got through the whole thing without you doing that. We almost got there. Of course, if you had gotten there, your dad would be almost semi-disappointed.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Let's talk football for just a second. You guys still, well, not just a chance. You guys have 1 road to get to the playoffs, and you have got to beat the Rugby Panthers Friday night.
Yep, we've got to play every week like it's a playoff game, and last week we played a very good Langdon team, and we started tough, and Langdon kind of stepped on us the wrong way, and we kind of went downhill after that, but it's those games that teach us and make us better.
And it's like Kyle says, you guys aren't special. Langdon does that to everybody.
Exactly. You are not wrong.
Well, and honestly, they may be a heavier favorite to win the state title than even Kindred was last year. Now, Kindred did not get it done.
Oh, 100%.
Langdon might.
100%, honestly. The way Langdon's built around jacks and all that, I think, that's honestly the team I'd pick.
6 o'clock airtime for the full 9 yards on Friday. Then we've got Carrington and Rugby. Here is how it breaks down for Carrington. It is really simple. You have to win Friday. Grafton has to beat Thompson. If Thompson wins that football game, Carrington are eliminated. It does not matter what the Cardinals do. But if Grafton wins a football game, then assuming Harvey doesn't beat Park River, and I don't think anyone thinks that Harvey will beat Park River, but assuming that they don't, Carrington would need to beat Thompson by 5 or more points to make the playoffs. 4 will not do it because it would become a two-way tie with Carrington and Harvey Wells County, and Harvey Wells County would win the tiebreak by virtue of the head-to-head. It has to be 5 points for Carrington to get to the playoffs. But it all starts Friday at Rugby, and we hope you can join us for that. Coming up next, our pregame visit with the head coach of the Cardinals, Caden Maring, and we will do that when Cardinal Volleyball continues in a moment.
Carrington Drug, your independently owned Good Neighbor Pharmacy, salutes caregivers everywhere. The ones who aid an aging parent or nurturing a sick child. The fact is, we are all caregivers at different times, and your community pharmacist is ready to go above and beyond to support you with encouragement and guidance, good times and bad. Visit with Matt Paulson and his expert staff at Carrington Drug, 415 Main Street in Carrington, caring for you and our community.
The fun is always on tap. I'm heading to Headlocks. Headlocks. Headlocks.
Head on over to Headlocks of Carrington for some great deals after the Cardinals game. If you and your friends come in sporting any Cardinals gear, you'll not only receive the friendliest service around, but also special discounts. Ask for more details and visit us on Facebook for all of our happenings.
The fun is always on tap. I'm heading to Headlocks. Headlocks. Headlocks.
Headlocks, Carrington, North Dakota.
There's no community like a Cenex community. That's why every Cenex store is proud to serve theirs by supporting local athletic teams, promoting the arts, and making sure each store is a place its neighbors can find what they need, catch up with their friends, and stay connected. It's also why we give back, helping to make the wonderful places we call home the best they can be. The store next door, powered locally at Cenex.
Visit your local Arrowwood Prairie Co-op in Carrington, Wimbledon, Cooperstown, and Sutton.
When you're thinking about insurance, think of Bickett Insurance. Bickett Insurance, through our partnership with Auto Owners Insurance, can take care of your farm, home, auto, business, or life insurance needs. The agents at Bickett Insurance have over 115 years of insurance experience. We know how to design policies to protect the things important to you. Give Bickett Insurance a call today.
Better get Bickett. Bickett Insurance Agency. Better get Bickett. Bickett Insurance Agency.
Back in Carrington, it is the Cardinals and the Bottineau Stars tonight, and we're joined by Carrington head volleyball coach Caden Maring. And Coach, bad news, it's not a tournament tonight. Apparently you guys like those things.
Yeah, we do. The girls are excited to be back home. They're excited how the weekend went and just ready to continue on with how we are playing.
Take us through the weekend, not just on the court, but off the court, because clearly what you guys are doing during these tournaments is working. You've been in 2 of them. You've won 2 of them. What was the whole weekend like?
It was just a lot of fun and a lot of laughter. The girls really team bonded with each other on the court and off the court. Off the court, we were shopping. We went out for supper. We just played a lot of games. Even got crumble cookie. And then the playing, the girls had some tough matches, but they persevered and they came together to play, and they played really well and just had a lot of fun out there.
And I guess when you're winning, you don't feel the fatigue as much, but that was a lot of volleyball over the weekend.
Yeah, it was. And I think a lot of it was us having to battle back, and I kept using the word battle with the girls, just like we have to fight for every point. Even if we are winning, we still have to fight and play like we are losing to continue the momentum.
I know, not to highlight one particular match, but I know you've really wanted to see South Prairie at some point this year because they weren't on the schedule. You did get to see them. That's another team in the poll. What did you make of that match as a whole?
South Prairie is a really good team, and I'm glad we got the opportunity to play them, and I hope we get the opportunity again this coming weekend to play them. We always love good competition, and that's what they gave us, and I expected nothing less.
What was that bus ride home like? I'd imagine, knowing your girls, they were pretty excited after that.
Nobody really rode the bus home.
Well, there you go. You got a little time to yourself then. All right, it's Bottineau tonight, but then you've got the home tournament this weekend. Tonight's just about building more momentum, right?
Yeah, exactly. Just continuing to work on our side and to just building the areas that we need a little bit more work on. And I told the girls girls. We got one game today, and then the rest of the week is we're back to work, and we're working on those things that we need to work on and hope that it helps us in the upcoming weekend.
You're about to hit a part of the schedule where you do get a lot of days in the lab. Are you happy with that? I mean, I know when you're going good, all you want to do is keep playing, but in order to, get better, you do need those days in the lab.
Yeah, absolutely. It obviously is nice to have those games and to see the areas that we need to work on, but now that we know those areas, we can really hound in on them at practice and get into our groove coming tournament time.
Have some fun tonight, Coach, and good luck.
Thank you.
That is Cardinal head volleyball coach Caden Maring, and the Bassett Motors starting lineups are next when Cardinal volleyball continues in a moment.
Here at Sendak Cooperative, we're here to provide you with all the products and services you've come to rely on for your farm operation. Please give us a call for all your fertilizer, seed, energy, and fuel needs for this year's growing season, and let us help you with all your grain marketing decisions. You can contact us today at any of our locations in Central North Dakota or visit us on the web at sendakcooperative.com. Sendak Cooperative, helping farm owners grow and succeed today and into the future.
Hi, this is James at Bassett Motors. Let's test drive a new Chevrolet together. Stack up the savings with discounts and rebates combined with 0% financing for the lowest payments of the year. See us online at BassettMotors.com or call us 701-652-2955. Or better yet, stop in and see our wide selection of new and pre-owned vehicles.
This is Bryn Hansen, a senior at Deluxe Blington High School and the 2025-26 North Dakota High School Activities Association Distinguished Student, speaking on behalf of State High School Activities Month, which is the month of October. Please support high school activities and the students who participate in these after-school programs. These activities are a training ground for adult life. They teach a student how to react under pressure and how to work with others in planning to meet a common goal. Please help our youth prepare for the future. Help us celebrate High School Activities Month throughout October. This has been a public service message from the North Dakota High School Activities Association and this radio station.
High Plains Equipment is your authorized Case IH dealer serving farmers around Carrington, Devils Lake, Rugby, and Harvey. When you're ready to invest in a new piece of quality Case IH equipment, their friendly and knowledgeable sales, financing, service, and parts departments will make sure your experience is outstanding. Visit highplainseq.com to connect with your local Case IH High Plains Equipment location. Many dream of 5-star hotels and 5-star restaurants. What about 5-star treatment from your dentist? That's exactly what you'll get at Carrington Dental Care. Dr. J's and Dr. Chaz's gentle, relaxed, and friendly atmosphere will give you a full-service dental experience with 5-star customer service and care. Carrington Dental Care will give you 5-star dental treatment for the entire family. New patients are always welcome. Visit thecarringtondentist.com or call 701-652-2801.
Our national anthem tonight on what is Military Appreciation Night here in Carrington, and perhaps Tate could give us some appreciation for this as I'm talking about it. There are special jerseys that the Cardinals are wearing tonight. The military camouflage jerseys with the white numbers outlined in black pants, Journey Peltier in a white one. Where the Cardinal logo typically is on the chest is an American flag. And just a sharp look. The Bottineau stars are in purple with white numbers and black shorts. Now time for our Bassett Motors starting lineups. Bassett Motors has a great selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. The sales crew offers friendly personal service. Bassett Motors, where our customers send their friends. Call today, 652-2955. We can give you the Carrington starters because they are the same as always, although many of them will be wearing different numbers. Tonight, Aniston Hornet, a 5'7" sophomore setter, gets a start. Lauren Hendrickson, a 5'7" senior outside hitter, starts. Mara Johnson, 5'8" sophomore outside hitter, gets a start. Journey Peltier, a 5'5" junior libero, starts. Callie Hewitt, 5'8" junior middle blocker, starts, as does Mara Coots, 5'10" sophomore middle blocker, and 5'8" junior outside hitter Harper Coleman starts for head coach Caden Maring in her first year, 18 wins and 3 losses, assisted by Hannah Hoggle and Kenzie Edlund. I must admit, I did not even get Bottineau's starting lineup, and we will get it as soon as they come on to the court. We were getting ourselves situated up here. And then, of course, it's Tate and myself. Are you really that surprised that we started talking football?
Nope, never.
Nobody is that shocked. The Stars libero, Caitlin Moen, is wearing a silver top with purple numbers and letters. The Stars are looking for their second consecutive win. It would be the first time this season that they have won 2 consecutive matches. They have won 5 overall. 3 of those come in tournaments. 2 of those are 1-1, where they won more points in the 2 sets than their opponents.
Wow.
This is is this not the perfect trap game?
No, 100%. If
you're coming off a tournament title, you're preparing to host another tournament.
You can't overlook teams like this because eventually it's going to come back to bite you. We know from last year football.
Logan Simpson, Audrey Weirson, Caitlin Moen, Kennedy Handeland, Carson Allard, and Alexandria Hyatt are the starters for the Stars. We are happy to have you with us, and before we get started, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. Live from the East Gym, this is Cardinal Volleyball.
The Cardinal is AM 1600 KDAK, Carrington, and FM 100.1 K261EW, Carrington. Locally owned and operated by I3G Media.
BJ Walters, Tate Wolski with you. The Bottineau Stars have the opening serve of this one tonight, and away we go with a serve received by Mara Johnson. Now Hornet looks for Coleman. It gets deflected. Hornet with a dump set. It's sent back to Peltier. Hornet looks for Coots. That got blocked. Hornet looks for Coleman, and she mishits. 1-0 Bottineau. Harper Coleman, who had a very good championship match against Central Cass Saturday. Another good serve, diving save. Peltier kept alive and dumped over by Coleman. The serve by Logan Simpson. On the right side, a block at the net. And it's 4 hits, a block for Mara Coots. It's 1-1.
I think Mara tonight is going to cause some problems in that middle.
Sophie Spitzer checks in. Aniston Hornet goes on serve. The sophomore. Twisting serve, popped into the air. Right side, a deep hit by Weirson is saved and then returned by Mara Johnson. Awkward receive there, and Weirson can send it back over once more. Peltier, it's Hornet, right side. Sophie Spitzer, dug out well by Moen. Down the middle it comes with a kill attempt by Allard that is dug out by Peltier. And Hornet looks for Coleman, and she gets the kill. Harper's first. 2-1 Carrington, bank forward first set scoreboard. We're just underway from the East Gym. Hornet with a line drive serve towards Moen.
And she crossed the white.
Yep, she
crossed over the
crossed
white
over
line.
the line. So it's 2-2. Just a foot fault, basically.
Yep. Those lines get you.
They certainly do. Checking in to serve Riley Brennan. It's towards Peltier, and Hornet looks for Coots, and she hits it through the block. 3-2. Tate's all over that. He knows what's going on.
Indeed.
Here comes Harper Coleman on serve, wearing 19 rather than the traditional 8. And an awkward receive. Oh, Hornet one-hands a return. Now down the middle, and the hit is too far for Carson Allard. And Carrington have a 4-2 opening set lead. Coleman again. A left-handed serve, sliding dig Moen. In the air, Allard dumps it over and down. Allard makes it 4-3.
It's a good spot.
Sure is. Right on that sideline. And she will serve Carson Allard. Serving 3-4, opening set. Allard sends it towards Johnson.
Ooh.
It's Hornet saving it for Coots to pop it over. Simpson, right side. That's dug out by Peltier off the hit by Handeland. And down the middle, it's Coots. It comes right back. Here is Hornet looking for Mara Johnson.
Ooh.
And that got dug out nicely.
Oh.
And it is returned. Peltier, Hornet towards Coots, who floats it over one-handed. It's saved and then returned back to Peltier. And Hornet wants Sophie Spitzer, and she puts an end to that point. 5-3 Cardinals. Sophie has really come along this season.
She has. Sophie's given us some, I would say minutes, but good sets, I'll call it. How about that?
Rather well said. A serve by Peltier is returned, and Hornet looks for Mara Johnson, who hits it too far. And it is 5-4. If you're Carrington, I mean, you played a lot of volleyball this weekend. If you are tired, you just want a nice, quick start to this one. That gets returned.
And get it over with.
Aniston Hornet one-hands a dump set. Snapped over back to Peltier. Hornet looks for Callie Hewitt. It comes right back to Coleman. Now Hornet for Hewitt. Her first kill makes it 6-4. And it'll be a serve for Lauren Hendrickson. When you consider that Lauren is the lone senior that plays substantial minutes, it's hard not to be excited. On the left side, a kill attempt by Hyatt is dug out. And here's Mara Johnson off a deflection. That is a great play to keep it alive by the Stars, and it's sent back by Brennan. Aniston Hornet with a dump set, comes into the net, gets popped up and then returned to Hendrickson. Hornet wants Johnson, blocked but wide. Johnson gets the kill, and Carrington's lead is 7-4. It is hard not to be excited about next year and the year after.
100%. You've got a lot of good talent coming up, and it's, like you said, it's hard not to be excited.
And a clear net violation, 8-4 Carrington.
I don't know what it is about those white lines, but they just seem to get you all of a sudden.
They do. And then you try to avoid them, and catastrophe can happen.
Well, exactly.
And there's an ace for Lauren Hendrickson. I mean, I believe you were in the building as well last year when Bailey Kelly tried to avoid that middle line and tore up her knee for Lamore.
Yep.
9-4 Carrington, another good serve. A high set down the middle, and the kill attempt comes to Harper Coleman. Now it's Hornet looking for Hewitt. That got dug out well.
Whoa.
No, it didn't.
Whoa.
It's another net violation.
Whoa.
I'm going to give Callie the kill anyway.
Yeah.
And it's 10-4.
Net violation or no net violation, it was a point either way.
Good start, Cardinals. They lead by 6. A twisting serve on the left. Floated over one-handed to Hewitt. Hornet to Johnson. Offhand, it doesn't matter. 11-4, and a Dakota Central timeout is called by Bottineau. Learn more about premium Wi-Fi and experience Command IQ today at dakotacentral.com. 11-4 Cardinals in the first set, and Carrington Volleyball continues in a moment.
This is Tanner from Leading Edge Equipment. We've got you covered for all your on-farm bulk oil needs. We deliver high-quality John Deere engine oil, High Guard, Cool Guard, and DEF, along with a wide selection of oil tanks and accessories. Call Scott in Michigan, Chuck in Carrington, or me, Tanner in Devils Lake. We're ready to deliver right to your farm. Leading Edge Equipment, your family-owned John Deere dealer in Michigan, Devils Lake, Hamden, and Carrington. Talk to the parts department today.
Now, I am not in tune as much with what's coming as Tate is in this town. Tate, I keep hearing that the 8th grade class is just as good as the sophomore class of girls.
Yes, you are spot on there, BJ.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. You know what this means.
We've got a lot of good years of volleyball coming up.
That's what I'm saying. Lauren Hendrickson is still on serve, 11-4. Twisting serve, it comes right to the net. It's not returned. It's an ace. Lauren has 2 of those, and Carrington have a 12-4 opening set lead on the bank forward scoreboard. Hendrickson again. Another good twisting serve. On the left side, the attack comes over the net. Diving save, Hendrickson. Returned off the tape by Harper Coleman. A high set left side for Hyatt. It's dug out by Peltier, comes to the net. And finally, Bottineau put an end to a 7-0 run. It's 12-5, and Alexandria Hyatt will serve for the Stars, who are a Region 3 team. Whoa, look out. That's all the way to the baseline, 13-5.
I think she's got to keep it in that white line in the back, not the red line.
Mara Johnson will serve. Another one of these outstanding sophomores. Line drives one to the left side. Floated back by Kendra Noki. And now a block by Noki. It's 13-6. Now, is this 8th grade class just volleyball or basketball too?
Basketball too.
Oh, boy. Serving 6-13 is Moen. It's towards Hendrickson, and now Hewitt misses wide. 13-7. There are players, when they take a swing, you fear for the other team. Callie Hewitt is one of those players.
Yeah, 100%.
Caitlin Moen again on serve. It comes to Hendrickson. Hornet looking for Coleman. Blocked.
Whoa.
Nope, it's a net violation.
All right.
That's 3 of those, and it's 14-7 Cardinals.
That works
Callie
too.
Hewitt to serve.
That works too.
One of the problems at DLB this weekend was players like Callie and Harper who want to jump serve. There was no room to jump serve.
No, and that Burlington school is not the place to really try and jump serve, honestly.
Good 50-50 at the net. Now Moen. A high set down the middle and a deflected saved by Mara Johnson and returned by Aniston Hornet as far as Wierson, who now wants to attack. And that's to Hewitt. Hornet with a dump set. How about that point for Carrington? They lead 15-7.
Annie's kind of made a living off of those this season.
She has. She knows exactly when to do it, too.
Yep.
It's really something you can't teach. Here's Hewitt with a line drive serve towards Wierson. Now she wants to attack it into the net, 16-7. On the bank forward, first set scoreboard, Cardinal Volleyball brought to you by CHI, St. Alexius Health, Carrington Medical Center, compassionate care close to home. Another good serve by Hewitt. On the back row, it's Moen sending it as far as Johnson. Hornet looks for Coleman, blocked. Ooh. And it was blocked down the middle by Allard at 16-8.
Speaking of Allard, Penn State's not even in the poll anymore.
That's right, yeah. In fact, 3 of the preseason top 4 are not in the poll anymore in college football.
But you all know who's exactly up on top.
Dumped. I knew we were not going to survive the night without that. Here's Weirson. That's dug out by Hendrickson. Coleman pops it over. Moen. Now a high set down the middle, and Allard gets deflected by Johnson. Here's Harper Coleman popping one over. Again, Allard can attack. Back row, Johnson. It's Hornet for Coleman, and that got returned.
Wow, that's a good dig.
That's not going to be returned.
No.
That is Mara Coots, and it's 17-8 Carrington. Mara's second.
Mara said, I'll take that.
Yep. Mara has gotten considerably better from the beginning of the season to right now.
Mhm.
This is really impressive what Mara Coots has been able to do. 17-8, Aniston Hornet on serve towards Moen. A high set down the middle, and Allard. Apparently it was blocked, so it comes back. Peltier for Coleman. Deflected ball, dug out of there by Robertson. On the left side, a kill down the line for Weirson. 17-9.
It's just a good spot again.
Sure was. Really good spot. And now a serve upcoming for Riley Brennan. Towards Peltier. It's Hornet for Coots. Floated over, and it took a deflection, and that was not Coots, that was Sophie Spitzer. Her second kill, and Carrington's lead is 18-9. And Harper Coleman goes on serve. Left-handed serve to the back row for Moen. It comes directly back over. Johnson to Hornet, to Mara Johnson into the net, 18-10. And a serve for Carson Allard. Deep serve, it's out, 19-10. That was very close, though.
Very, very close.
And Journey Peltier to serve, up 19-10 in the opening set. And a service error, 19-11.
That's the right move if you're Carrington. Hardly anybody in the front row.
Avery Keith will come in to serve for the Stars. Serving 11-19. Back row Peltier. It's Hornet for Johnson. Wow. That was powerful, 20-11. As Mara Johnson gets her second kill.
That was a statement.
Yes, it was, and the statement was point over.
You're telling me.
Lauren Hendrickson had a good 7-0 run earlier in the set. She's on serve again. That's popped over back to Hendrickson. It's Hornet looking for Johnson. Floated back row.
Oh, my goodness.
It comes back but wide. I'm going to give Mara another kill. And it's 21-11. Carrington sub-varsity teams have all won today. You were able to watch the B match. A high set right side, and the kill is wide, 22-11. Simpson misses. And Kaylee Coleman, who we will hear from after the second set, comes in to serve for Lauren Hendrickson. Coleman sends one back row. A high set down the middle and floated back to Johnson. It's Coleman looking for Johnson, and she hits it through the block. Coleman's got her first assist, and Johnson has her fourth kill. We will hear from Kaylee after the second set, our walk and talk segment. Coleman swings the right arm. A high set to the left side, floated over, diving save by Coleman, and popped over by Johnson. What a great play.
Oh, boy.
Down the middle, off the tape. It comes to Harper Coleman. Here's Johnson, floated over and down, set point Carrington. Johnson's racking them up. She's got 5 kills. They've not all been hit with power, but
No.
she's got 5 kills. 24-11.
Got to do what you got to do, right?
That's right. Coleman with a floated serve, and it's an ace to win the set. And Carrington win the first set 25-11. They're kind of liking this being a top 3 team in North Dakota Class A volleyball. After
Agreed.
one, it's Carrington 1 set, Bottineau no sets, and Cardinal Volleyball will continue in just a moment.
Do you want to make sure homework time isn't spent on games and video streaming? Dakota Central can help. With Experience IQ, you set limits to ensure your kids aren't playing when they should be doing homework. With premium managed Wi-Fi from Dakota Central, you can create healthier internet habits for your children from the easy-to-use Command IQ app. Learn more about premium Wi-Fi and Experience IQ today at www.dakotacentral.com.
Carrington sports fans, want to stay on top of all the local action? Catch what you missed by checking out the Foster County Independent. From game-changing plays to memorable moments, we've got you covered with the most in-depth sports coverage in town. And don't miss our stunning photo galleries that capture every thrilling moment and winning smile. For the latest scores, stories, and stunning sports shots, grab your copy of the Foster County Independent today or visit us online at fosterconews.com.
The world never stands still, and every day brings new challenges to rise to. But nothing says you have to do it alone. Bremer Bank helped small businesses get more than $1.5 billion in PPP loans. And we're ready to help you and your business keep going and growing. Let's see what we can do together. Find out more at bremer.com.
When it's time to buy a new appliance for your home, remember DJ's Home Center. Did you know they are a locally owned business and that they have been serving this great community since 1993? DJ's Home Center services and delivers within 45 miles of Carrington, bringing you the best prices on all major brand appliances. So don't go anywhere else. Remember that DJ's Home Center is your local, low-price, best-trained appliance store. Located right by the roundabout. Go Cardinals.
Cards up a set, 25-11, and they'll start the second set on serve. BJ Walters, Tate Wolski with you. Northern Cass and Thompson about to get underway in Thompson. We'll keep you posted for as long as we're on the air tonight on that one. We're a full set ahead of them, and if Carrington can hit like they did in that first set, Tate, might not be a late night at all.
No, and I'm just fine with that, honestly.
I mean, you can say what you will about, well, Bottineau's record is what it is. Doesn't matter. The way Carrington was hitting in that first set, you could have had a perfect, you could have had a century in here. It wouldn't have mattered.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Oop.
Aniston Hornet starts the second set with an ace. It's 1-0.
Well, our statements are backed up by the facts.
Yeah. By the way, Bismarck Century and Benson County, the only 2 remaining undefeated teams in North Dakota high school volleyball.
Granted, Bismarck Century's just loaded, but
they are to volleyball what Central Cass is to softball, and now Harper Coleman's got a kill.
Oof.
2-0. I mean, that's accurate, though.
You're not wrong.
Century is just a monster in volleyball. Hornet with another good serve and nearly another ace. It does get returned back row to Mara Johnson. It's Hornet looking for Coots. It got blocked. It's blocked by Allard, 2-1.
Back to what I said earlier. Buckeyes are playing their best football, and there's I don't think anybody can compete with them, to be honest.
Brennan comes in to serve. Peltier, Hornet, and it's Coots. And it's 3-1.
Ball was sizzling kind of like Ohio State's defense.
Coleman on serve. I'm not saying anything. Coleman on serve. Down the middle is Allard. Back row towards Harper Coleman. Hornet makes a spectacular save, and it's returned by Peltier. A high set down the middle for Allard. Off the tape and wide.
Whoa.
It's
what? Oh.
It's 4-1. It's out. Allard hit the tape and it went out. It's 4-1 Carrington. Another serve for Harper Coleman. Here's what I will say. At this point, an Ohio State loss wouldn't even hurt them.
No.
There's a good serve that gets returned, and Hornet finds Johnson down the line. Moen digs it out, and that's not being returned. 5-1 as Coleman gets the kill.
Just as long as we don't lose to a bottom-tier team in the Big Ten, I think we'd be fine.
You mean don't lose to a team that hadn't had a lead all season?
Yeah, UCLA and Penn State.
Yep. Coleman with another good serve. On the left side, a big swing popped up by Coleman. Saved by Peltier and dumped over by Coots. It's Moen. Down the middle is Simpson. Here's Allard block.
Oh, my.
Mara Coots with authority. If you can ever hit a block with authority, that was it.
You are not wrong there. That was, oof.
6-1 Carrington, second set bank forward scoreboard. Up a set to 0. Coleman. Twisting serve towards Moen. On the left side, dumped over, saved by Hornet. It's Peltier for Mara Johnson, and she's got another 7-1. She's got 6. Cardinal Volleyball brought to you by Bickett Insurance. For your free estimate on auto, farm, home, business, or life insurance, call Bickett Insurance 652-1775, located near the roundabout in Carrington. Another good serve. Johnson able to collect, and Harper Coleman returns. It's to Allard. Now Simpson looks for Allard down the middle, dug out by Coleman. It's Hornet looking for Spitzer, dug out by Simpson.
Ow.
On the left side, floated back, diving save Johnson. Hornet for Coots, who floats it over. Moen, Simpson down the middle, Allard back row and in.
Ooh.
Well done by Allard. Her second kill, and they needed it because it is now 2 serving 7. And here is Allard on serve. Allard finds Harper Coleman. It's Hornet for Johnson, and it's just a little wide, 7-3.
Just a bit outside.
Indeed it was. Northern Cass up 7-4, first set on Thompson. Another good Allard serve, and it does get returned by Coots. Now here's Simpson, right side. The swing is a diving save by Hornet, and now Johnson can attack. 8-3. Her 7th kill. Keep in mind, Carrington could end up playing 7 matches Saturday. You want to make this a short night if you can.
100%.
8-3, and a good serve by Journey Peltier. That's popped over towards Aniston Hornet. Peltier, Johnson, a good kill attempt. Goes left side to Hyatt. Dug out by Johnson, who can now attack. And it's tipped. It's a kill, 9-3. Now that's provided they have to play in the first round. If you win your pool, you don't have to play in the first round.
No.
And that would mean 6 matches in one day for Carrington. Peltier, a good serve. That comes to the net. And Johnson gets another, 10-3. And a Dactyl timeout is called by Bottineau head coach Michel Lamont. We will take a break right along with them. Cardinals lead 10-3 in the second. And Cardinal Volleyball will continue right after this.
Getting old.
Committed to serving you with compassion. Evans Funeral Home of Carrington and New Rockford. Always available with the care you require, even at the most difficult time. You can count on Evans Funeral Home to provide guidance and answers when it comes to pre-planning, finding the perfect monument or marker to honor your loved one, or for service arrangements. Contact Evans Funeral Home in New Rockford at 947-2911 or in Carrington at 652-3003.
While we're on this topic, might as well talk about it. Carrington, beginning at 8 a.m. Saturday, right here on YouTube. No radio, just YouTube. Lisbon, DLB, and Shiloh Christian in Carrington's pool for the Carrington invite. They'll open with Lisbon, then face Shiloh Christian at 9:30 and DLB at, what's an hour and a half after that? 11, that's what that is. And then bracket play at 1 p.m.
You had me lost.
Wow.
It involved math, so I was done.
An ace for Journey Peltier. And now it is 11-3 in the second set. Why do you think I got so stumped there, Jake?
You're telling me.
Another good serve. It comes to the net, and Spitzer has it come to the net again, and Johnson has it dug out. Comes left side to Hyatt. It's Peltier for Hornet for Hewitt, and she is dug out in the middle. It's sent back. Peltier, Hornet, Spitzer. Net violation again, 12-3. So Kyle Hewitt will be with you along with Vinny Rappel starting at 8 a.m. Saturday. 2 separate links, one for pool play, one for bracket play.
I don't even know if I'll be up by then. We'll see. Oh, wait, yeah, I got to be up.
Yeah. Another good serve. Hornet to Hewitt. That gets dug out, saved, but it comes to Hewitt. Look out.
Good.
Look out. 13-3. Whoa. If you're going to put it right there, just get out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I apologize if the camera was delayed. That was quick.
That was something else. 13-3 Carrington.
My reaction time was quite slow on that one.
On the left side, Hyatt. Dug out by Coleman. It's Hornet for Johnson. Back row, dug out by Allard. A high set left side, 50-50 at the net. It doesn't come over. It's 14-3.
I
got
nothing.
Is Maya Nice. Oh, I'm sorry. No, Cody Thiel is in. I beg your pardon. Cody Thiel is in. Twisting serve.
Same diff. Same team.
And kill for Brennan. 14-4. Riley Brennan gets her first. I tell you what's throwing me off. Half the team, because of the Military Appreciation Night kits, are not wearing their typical number.
Yep.
Avery Keith to serve to Peltier. It's an ace. 14-5.
Ow.
Keith gets the ace. And she'll serve again. 5-14. That's towards Thiel. It's Hornet looking for Hewitt, and it hits assistant basketball coach Mara Nelson on the fly. 14-6. Somehow I feel like Mara will remember that.
Yep. Somehow.
Keith, Johnson, Hornet looking for Hewitt, who gently taps it over. One-handed dig. Left side, Hyatt.
I thought that hit the
off
floor.
Johnson to Peltier and returned by Hewitt. On the right side, blocked. And a net violation, 15-6.
Just something about that net.
Lauren Hendrickson is in. Line drive, good serve, and it won't be returned. It goes down as an ace for Lauren. Her third. And it is 16-6.
Oh, there we go. Can get the camera to move. There.
Another good serve, floated over. High set left side, deflected ball, and down. A kill for Hyatt. 16-7. Just in case you were wondering, Mariners 4-0 in the fifth over the Tigers in Game 3. Blue Jays 2-1 over the Yankees after 1.
Sweet.
In Game 3. I'm all for Blue Jays Mariners ALCS. That would be
me too.
Great theater. Peyton Robertson on serve. It comes to Peltier. It's Hornet to Hewitt. And that gets saved and then returned into the net by Simpson.
I am not a Yankees fan.
Oh, trust me. There are not many of those. Harper Coleman's in for Cody Thiel, and Mara Johnson is on serve.
To be honest, not very many Pirates fans either.
No, that's because a lot of people don't like punishment. On the left side, and a kill for Wierson, 17-8. I will say, I saw a post on social media from a Yankees fan. Nobody has it worse than us. I went, come again?
Yeah, you're Try being the Pirates.
Yeah. And Aubrey Nice checks in, a senior. Nobody has it worse than Yankee. Really? 27 world championships would like to disagree. Floated over by Harper Coleman.
Well, when you've existed since the Stone Age, I would sure hope that you would have 27 world championship pennants.
A kill for Callie Hewitt is her 4th, and it is 18-8. I'm sorry, who's your team again, Tate?
The Philadelphia Phillies.
Oh, you're in trouble.
I
Down
know,
2-0.
I know.
Whew. Callie Hewitt to serve.
You got to quit reminding me.
That hits the support. It's an ace for Callie. All right, while we're on the topic, do you like Nola starting tomorrow, or would you have gone with Suarez?
Honestly, I would have gone with Suarez, but I'm not the coach, and that's just me.
19-8, another good serve. Allard dumps it over to Hewitt. It's Hornet looking for Mara Coots. My goodness. Mara is hitting the ball with such confidence right now.
Yeah.
20-8.
Back on the baseball topic, I don't see why we didn't pitch Suarez in the first game, to be honest with you.
Okay.
Getting that Ohtani-Suarez matchup.
Line drive, too far, 20-9.
That honestly might have been a great pitcher's duel.
Well, Philly's going to have to do it the hard way.
Yup. What else is new?
Logan Simpson with a good serve. Short set for Harper Coleman to attack, dug out by Robertson, and then returned to Peltier. It's Hornet with a dump set. Wow, great play by Moen to keep it alive, and it's returned to Hendrickson. Hornet looking for Coleman, and she's got the kill, 21-9.
Carrington right now is just running like a well-oiled machine.
21-9, and coming in, Reese Schaefer for Carrington. Aniston Hornet on serve. Attacks the left side, and Allard down the middle can go for Nice. Here's a high set towards Reese Schaefer. That's dug out by Moen, nearly a net violation, but dumped over by Allard. Now Hornet for Coots. Saved, and Allard can attack again. Sliding dig Coleman. It's Hornet for Schaefer. Returned back immediately. Hornet saves it. Peltier saves it. Coleman sends it back.
Ow.
Well done by Harper. Down the middle, Allard. Dug out by Peltier. It's Hornet looking for Coleman. Dug out by Moen. Well done. And on the left side, Weirson deflected and down. A point for Bottineau as Weirson gets her 3rd kill. It's 21-10 Carrington. And a serve upcoming. Hyatt and Brennan are both back in. I think it's Brennan's serve, isn't it? Yeah, it is. It's Riley Brennan's serve.
I got nothing. I don't know how that stuff works.
10-21. And a line drive serve to Harper Coleman. It's Hornet for Coots. That got blocked. Try it again. Hornet for Reese Schaefer into the net. No, not into the net. Blocked and returned. On to the middle for Allard. Here's Hornet looking for Coleman, and she's got another 22-10. Harper with 5. Don't forget, after this set, we'll talk to Kaylee Coleman. Another good serve from Harper Coleman. On the left side, Hyatt. That took a deflection, and Journey Peltier can send it back to Moen from the 10-foot line. Here's Allard blocked. Nope, she hit it through the block. Allard gets her 3rd kill, and it's 22-11. 22-11, and a deep serve out. 23-11. Our walk and talk tonight brought to you by Central City H2O of Carrington. Central City H2O of Carrington has all of your beverage, water bottle, dispenser, and vending needs covered. Visit CentralCityH2O.com or call 701-652-2141. Good serve by Peltier. On the left side, it's Hyatt. Off the tape comes to Coots. Now on the left side, it's Mara Johnson getting the one-handed kill. Set point Carrington. She's into double figures with 10. Set point for matching 25-11s. Peltier, a line drive, pretty good serve. Hyatt towards the middle and dumped over towards Peltier. Now Hornet with a dump set.
Ooh.
On it goes to Handeland
They
and
were
down
ready
the
for it.
middle. Save made. Hornet, Johnson, set over. 25-11 times 2. And Carrington rolling in this one, the first of a long homestand for the Cardinals. And they lead by 2-0. And Cardinal Volleyball continues right after this.
Central City H2O of Carrington has all of your beverage, water bottle, dispenser, and vending needs covered. They serve a 15-county area and deliver to home, office, and work sites a line of water and other products. Visit CentralCityH2O.com or call 701-652-2141. Visit them on Facebook for more information about in-home and office deliveries and the products available. Hydrate your home and office. Central City H2O of Carrington. We supply the water and vending you need where you need it.
Here with junior Kaylee Coleman for Carrington Volleyball. Now you're a part of the varsity, you're an upperclassman. What's all of this like for you?
I'm really excited to finally be part of the varsity. I did stats for varsity just to be a part of the team and get to go with places, but I'm really excited to actually get to sit on the bench and play with the girls.
What sort of changed to where you wanted to play, or have you always wanted to and just kind of waited your turn?
I've really always wanted to play, and I just kind of had to wait my turn. There's a lot of girls that play my position, so I had to work my way up there and follow the ones in front of me.
So what do you make of the team so far? I mean, you girls are pretty close.
Yeah, I played with these girls my whole life, like jail, volleyball, everywhere, and we've always been, like, great to each other.
Do you have any game day rituals that you like?
I like to sit with my eyes closed and imagine myself playing good, so then I start, I know what I'm doing.
That's a big thing. You've got to visualize it before you can do it. What are some of your goals individually as a first-year player and now also as a team?
I would like to get a little bit of playing time probably on varsity if I could with the other two people that are also in my position up there. And as a team, it would be amazing if we can make it to state with the region that we have this year. I feel like we could definitely do it.
And that is Kaylee Coleman.
Very nice interview. Very nice young lady, Kaylee Coleman.
Yes.
Well, Carrington, trust us, they are very nice young ladies, but they are up 2-0 tonight. A good serve to get it started, and Journey Peltier in the third set can return it. Now a high set left side, and the kill attempt is dug out by Mara Johnson. It's Hornet looking for Coleman. That got deflected, and a block for Allard. 1-0 Bottineau. Allard gets her third block to go with 3 kills. And another serve for Logan Simpson comes to Mara Johnson. Now it's Hornet towards Coleman. Deflected ball. Allard down the middle, dumps it to Hendrickson. And a deflected ball from Hornet. On the left side, on the attack. I think it got tipped. It did.
Yes.
Riley Brennan gets the kill. 2-0 Bottineau. Now remember, Carrington were up 2-0 and in command at Park River, and the Aggies ended up forcing a 5th. Another good serve and another block.
Oh, boy.
3-0 Bottineau as Allard gets her 4th.
I don't know.
Really good start to this set by Bottineau. Another good serve. A high set, left side, floated over, saved. And down the middle, here's Allard. Cut off by Hendrickson. Hornet for Coots, deflected and down. 3-1. Coots gets her 5th kill. And now Sophie Spitzer can check in as Aniston Hornet goes on serve. And a good serve, an ace. 3-2. Aniston has 2 of those. She'll serve again. A sliding dig by Moen and down the middle. Allard, that got saved. I don't know how Harper Coleman did it. The return is wide, and it's 4-2. I don't even know how Harper Coleman saved that.
Me and you both. I got nothing.
4-2. Oak Grove leading Lisbon first set 2-0. A good serve and down the middle, floated over by Mara Coots, cut off. Dump set, popped up by Coleman. Now it's Johnson for Hornet to dump it over with 2 hands to Moen. On the right side, a deflected ball. Johnson towards Hornet, deep left side towards Brennan. A high set down the middle for Allard.
Oh.
And it's 5-2. Carson Allard's 4th kill.
Oh.
Thompson takes the first set from Northern Cass. They lead by a set to none, and another serve for Riley Brennan. Up 5-2 in the third. Line drive towards Peltier. It's Hornet towards Coleman. Cut off by Brennan. Comes to the net and is sent back to Peltier. Now Hornet looking for Coots. That gets dug out. On the left side, it's Hyatt. Floated over to Johnson. Hornet looking for Coleman. And she's got the kill, her 6th. And it's 3 serving 5 for Carrington, leading by 2-0 on the Bank Forward scoreboard tonight from the East Gymnasium. Coleman twisting serve. A high set on the left side to Hyatt, cut off by Johnson. Hornet looking for Mara Johnson. And it's saved momentarily. Will it be returned? It won't. Johnson gets credit for the kill. It's 4-5. And how about this, Tate? You know, Hillsborough is not as bad as their record would indicate, and they are up 2-0 on Park River.
Really?
They sure are. That's a decent. I would not want to see them in Mayville early on in that tournament. Off the serve, Hyatt returns it, and here's Mara Johnson, dug out by Moen. Down the middle, and the kill attempt is way too far for Brennan. We're tied at 5. I mean, that's a Hillsborough team that can absolutely spring an upset on that first day of the tournament.
100%.
Here's Harper Coleman at 5-5.
And to be honest, any team is capable in our region.
Yep. Peltier, Hornet, Coleman.
Whoa.
I don't know how that was saved, but it was, but why? By Moen. And Carrington leads 6-5.
What do we want to call that? That was quite the self-defense move.
It was. It was. It was the old pitcher's mentality of swing hard in case you hit it.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Allard off the tape. Here's Hornet looking for Spitzer, and she hits it through the block. 7-5 cards. Sophie with 3 kills. Harper again. A 5-point run for Carrington. Deep serve towards Moen. A high set down the middle for Allard to get stuffed by Coots. 6 in a row. Mara's got 3 blocks to go with 5 kills. Another serve for junior Harper Coleman. Swings the left arm. It's a good serve. And it'll be returned by Allard towards Peltier. Hornet for Coots. 7-0 run, Carrington.
She said, I'll take that.
9-5.
She said, I'll take that.
She did indeed.
Hi, buddy.
9-5. Tate's got fans everywhere. You got to understand. Coleman, left-handed, good serve, nearly a carry. Popped back by Allard to Coleman. It's Hornet looking for Johnson. That got blocked too far. Johnson gets the kill. It's an 8-0 run.
Holy, that went far.
It did. Coleman serving again, 10-5. Towards Moen. Through the middle, dumped over by Hyatt to Peltier. It's Hornet looking for Johnson. Dug out of there well by Brennan. And on the right side, a block, but out. Handelin gets the kill. It's 6 serving 10. Kennedy Handelin's first. And here's Carson Allard on serve. Towards Harper Coleman. It's Hornet for Johnson, and she hits it through the block, 11-6. Mara Johnson has 13 kills.
Wow.
That's a lot. Carrington had 33 on the night. Peltier with a good serve. On the right side, dumped over by Handeland. And now it's Hornet for Hewitt, and she's got the kill. 12-6. And Peltier serving again. Line drive serve to the back row through the middle. On the left side, it's Hyatt floating it over as far as Spitzer. Hornet to Johnson. Allard left side. Through the middle, floated over towards Hornet. Now Peltier looks for Mara Johnson, and she's got the kill. 13-6, and it's 11 of the last 12 to Carrington. And now we will see Maya Nice enter the lineup. Peltier floats one over. It's popped high into the air. And on the back row, sent back towards Hornet. It's Peltier for Johnson. Sliding dig. And into the net goes Brennan. 14-6.
Timeout by Bottineau.
And a Dactyl timeout by Bottineau. We will take it as well. Cardinals rolling in the third. Carrington Volleyball continues in a moment.
When you work with your local Pioneer team, you gain hard-working partners who strive to know your every acre. Doug Retzlaff is your local Pioneer Seed sales representative in Carrington. Call Doug at Retzlaff Seed and Supply LLC. He will do the best to match the right product on the right acre and supply you with unparalleled choices of Pioneer Seed products treated with Lumigen brand seed treatment to protect your investment. Doug and his team also carry a complete lineup of livestock feed and minerals. Retzlaff Seed and Supply LLC in Carrington, near the roundabout.
Cardinals leading 14-6. What is that, Tate? My math ain't that great. 12 of the last 13 points for Carrington.
You lost me when you said, what is that, honestly.
It was 5-2 Bottineau at one point. Journey Peltier, another good serve. And almost an ace. It is returned eventually. Peltier to Hornet looking for Johnson, too far.
Oh, I don't know.
Too far that time, and it's 14-7. A serve now for Avery Keith. Towards Nice. A high set near side for Hewitt. That got sent back and then popped over by Johnson. Down the middle, dug out by Peltier from Noki, and that's wide for Hewitt. 14-8. Another serve for Keith. That's towards Nice. And Hornet wants Spitzer, deflected ball. It comes directly back to Johnson. Now Hornet for Mara Johnson, blocked. Hewitt sets it up. Peltier returns it to the left. May have been headed out, nonetheless. Now it's Hyatt. And that is nearly saved, but Hyatt gets the kill, 14-9. Her second. Keith. Deeper serve to Mara Johnson. Now it's Hornet for Hewitt, and she's got her sixth. 15-9 Carrington. Coming in to serve, Aubrey Nice. Coming in, Reese Schaefer. So the senior Nice is going to get some playing time.
With her younger sister, Maya.
With her younger sister, Maya. On the left side, Hyatt. Wide. 16-9. All right, well, now that we're on the subject, Kaylee and Harper, not related? Related? Not sure, Kate?
I got nothing there, BJ.
Not sure. And that is returned eventually to Maya Nice. Now Aubrey Nice for Mara Johnson. One-handed dig. That was well done. And that's returned by Hyatt. Aubrey for Johnson. Deflected ball. Popped into the air. Near the net, it's floated over to Aubrey Nice. Now Peltier for Reese Schaefer. Sliding dig by Allard. And sent over. Aubrey Nice towards Maya Nice. A high set right side, run around kill attempt, diving dig, saved, but not returned. And the kill for Simpson is her first. And it's 16-10. So an improved third set for Bottineau. Against some players that are getting some of that playing time that Kaylee Coleman talked about. Aubrey Nice looking for Johnson. That got dug out in the back row, and on the left side, a deflected ball. Journey Peltier makes the play, and a net violation is called on Carrington. 16-11.
I didn't even see.
Honestly, I never do. I miss those so frequently.
Yeah, you're not the only one.
Alexandria Hyatt on serve towards Peltier. It's Nice for Hewitt. And it's tipped for a point Carrington and a kill for Callie, her seventh.
I was going to say, if that was quite obvious.
37 kills for Carrington in this match.
Wow.
They're likely only going to win 75 points, so over half of their points right now are off kills.
Yeah.
A good serve by Mara Johnson, and it's an ace, 18-11.
Ow.
Mara's first ace. So, okay, 37 kills and 9 aces. That's 46 points right there out of 68. And a service error for Mara. 18-12. Carrington have been sharp tonight. That's the point of what we're talking about. Very sharp.
Came out a little shaky that third set, but.
Caitlin Moen to serve. Towards Johnson. It's Aubrey Nice looking for Hewitt. Floated over and down. Aubrey gets an assist. It's 19-12. Callie Hewitt to serve. Line drives one. It comes right back to the net. And the net battle is won by Allard. 19-13. And going on serve will be Logan Simpson. Good serve there. Aubrey Nice towards Reese Schaefer. That gets dug out, and Reese Schaefer's got a kill, 20-13.
Hit it the wrong way.
Her first. And now coming in, Kaylee Coleman and Cody Thiel. So here's Kaylee. Sends one towards the back row. It's an ace for Kaylee Coleman, her second. And it's 21-13. Coming up in postgame, we'll have Coach Mehring. We'll have a player. Tate and I will wrap up the night. 21-13, Coleman into the net, 21-14. All of that coming up on the post-match report. Riley Brennan to serve. We'll also preview Friday a little bit, since that's the next time you'll hear from us. And there's an ace for Brennan, 21-15. second ace for Bottineau. And Brennan again. That is a firm serve towards Maya. Nice. And now down the middle, Allard.
Oh my goodness.
It is saved and returned towards Moen. Now at the net, 50-50, and Coots dumps it over. It is returned by Simpson. And Peltier looks for Maya. Nice, deflected, saved again by Brennan, and sent back by Hyatt. Off of Kaylee Coleman, a kill for Hyatt. Is her third, 21-16. And a serve for Brennan again. Deep serve, Tootie, 22-16. And on serve, Maya Nice. Maya with a serve towards the left. And off the tape, it comes back, and Hyatt gets the my bad kill, or fourth.
Oh, my.
In tennis, you put your hand up like my bad. In volleyball, you put your hand up like I'll do it again.
Oh, whoa. That was,
Carson.
looked like she was throwing a basketball there for a second.
Carson Allard, a good serve, sent over by Nice and then put home by Coots, 23-17. Mara's seventh kill. Well-balanced effort tonight, Tate. Everybody getting involved.
Yes, agreed.
23-17, and Journey Peltier serving. Off the tape and down, match point. An ace for Journey. Match point, Carrington. Peltier line drives one to Allard. A high set, right side, and Peltier can dig that out. Now Coleman looks for Hewitt. That gets returned near the net. On the left side, it's Hyatt. Sliding dig, Nice. Coleman, Johnson, and she's got the kill, and it's a sweep. Carrington gets the sweep as Mara Johnson gets her 15th kill, 11-11-17. Post game is coming up right after this as Cardinal Volleyball continues in a moment.
Napa is your source for quality auto parts for your car or truck in Carrington. Let us use our Napa know-how to help you find the right battery, brakes, filters, headlights, wipers, or other parts you need to get your job done. We also stock tools, equipment, and many other items for cars, heavy-duty trucks, marine, and farm equipment. Order your parts online or drop by today at 490 8th Street North. Call 652-3663. Your Carrington Napa Auto Parts team looks forward to serving you today.
On the field, every second counts. And when injuries happen, you need a hometown advantage. At JRMC Orthopedics, our local team offers fast access to expert care, so you don't have to travel out of town. From sprains and all the way to joint replacements. Every same day, we've got you covered. The best plays start with getting back in the game. Orthopedic care that keeps you moving. It's right here. Visit jrmcnd.com to learn more.
The Carrington Area Healthy Communities Coalition is a partnership of individuals and organizations working together to create a healthier community in which to work, live, and play. They support alcohol, drugs, smoking, vaping, and suicide prevention programs and promote activities such as pickleball, yoga, and park improvement. Their mission is to promote and support physical and mental health activities, prevention services, and community learning initiatives that promote a healthy lifestyle for the people of Carrington and surrounding areas. Visit healthycarrington.org.
Nothing has embodied the American spirit like the family farmer. Year after year, they continue to work the land and plant their crops. Through droughts, floods, and uncertain markets, they keep that spirit alive with another crop harvested for the next generation. And for that, we tip our hats to them. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting those that protect America's food source.
In Carrington, see Randy Hui.
Back in Carrington, 11-11-17 and out. like real quick, like in an hour, Carrington won that match. Before we go further, let us pause 10 seconds for station identification on the voice of the Cardinals.
The Cardinal is AM 1600 KDAK, Carrington, and FM 100.1 K261EW, Carrington, locally owned and operated by I3G Media.
BJ Walters, Tate Wolski with you. Back to the volleyball in a minute, but if you are in the Carrington area, you know what a tough time it's been for a local family, the Cavler family. If you don't know, because you're not from around here, Tate, kind of give us the story as you're allowed to. We don't want you going any further than you're allowed to, but then there's a big benefit going on Saturday, and we want to make sure we talk about this.
Yes, tragically on July 20th, Josh suddenly passed and left a deep void in the lives of his wife, Kristen, and their 3 kids, Kadri, Brexton, and Riot. As Kristen faces unimaginable challenges of adjusting to life without her partner and supporting their family on a single income, we are rallying together to offer love, strength, and financial support during this difficult time. You can join us for a free will supper on October 11th at the Foster County Fairgrounds from 4 to 8 p.m. It's a free will supper. We'll have 50-50 raffle, silent auction, meat raffle, booze pull, raffle items, and a cash bar sponsored by Headlocks. If you are looking to make donations, you can contact Brittany Moravik, Shane Wendell, Laura Krolstead, Emily Spickler, Darwin Solberg, Tanya Erickson, JC Davis, Jill Wright, and Van Dyke. Please come out and support this family. I know if it would have been for any one of us, Josh would have been the first to step up, so please come out and support this great family as they face this tragic time.
All right, now, with that being said, let's begin our post-game interviews. Tate's going to film us, and we're going to start with the head coach of the Cardinals, Kaden Maring, after her team win 11-11 and 17. Not a bad night at the office, Coach. You have the potential to play up to 7 matches in one day on Saturday, so a 1-hour match, probably exactly what the doctor ordered.
Yeah, no, our girls came out on fire tonight and just having fun, and they got their job done quickly, which is what we wanted.
You know, that's something that Tate and I was talking about. You could talk about Bottineau's record. You could talk about, anything you want. The fact of the matter is your girls came out, you hit the ball great. Mm-hmm. Your serve was very good tonight. As much as the other side of the net may be struggling, your side of the net most certainly was not tonight.
And I think that's really important for them to see and to notice that even though we're playing teams that aren't challenging us, we still found a way to keep it fun, found a way to challenge ourselves within our own side, and we just kept the energy, which is what I asked the girls.
You spoke with us a couple weeks ago about make practice a level where matches don't seem difficult. Mm-hmm. Part of how that happens is you get some players from the B squad in there, and they look right at home. That is a tribute to your practices, surely.
Yeah, exactly. And I have confidence in all those girls. I could throw anybody in there and know that they would do a great job.
So preview Saturday for us a little bit. You're in a pool with Lisbon, Shiloh Christian, and DLB, and then it's everybody gets to move on to bracket play. It's just depending on where you finish in your pool. Another busy day coming up.
Yeah, we're excited. Coming off the Deluxe Tournament Championship is always a good thing. That was a mission we wanted to accomplish. And the next mission is Saturday. It's going to be some really good competition that we are ready for.
Before we let you go, we saw the jerseys. You're wearing an American flag and everything. The military appreciation night, a pretty cool thing here in this gym. The atmosphere was very cool with that.
Yeah, it was fun. We didn't do this last year, but I just told the girls before the game, I just said tonight is about something bigger than us. It's bigger than volleyball. We're playing for the men and women who serve our country, and just that we had the opportunity to have a great night, and we did. And
you had some servicemen in the audience who probably go away from this night going, really? They're number 3? How on earth are 2 teams better than them? So congratulations. We'll see you Saturday.
Thank you.
That is head coach Kaden Maring. Let's get Sophie Spitzer in here. Sophie had, I have her with 3 kills tonight. Sophie, congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
And you have gotten more and more playing time throughout the season, and it looks like you're gaining in confidence too. What's it like being out there?
I think it's a lot of fun, and just having my teammates there for me makes it just really fun.
Coach talked about how fun this weekend was for your team, not just playing, but getting to bond. What was the weekend like from a player's perspective?
It was so fun. We got to face a lot of good competition, and just being with my team, even not playing, we had a lot of fun getting closer to each other.
So you guys get this win. What was that match like? It looked like you guys had a really good intensity about you.
Yeah, it was really fun, especially seeing our B squad and bench get to play. I thought it was just a really good game.
It really was. Now you guys have a very busy Saturday. Is the trophy crate the trophy case getting a little full with all these tournament trophies?
Yeah, but I think there's room for more.
There's room for more. That's exactly the answer we were going for. Sophie, congratulations.
Thank you.
Sophie Spitzer joining us in post game, and we will take one final break. When we come back, Tate and I will preview football a little bit and wrap it up when Cardinal Volleyball continues right after these words.
Rest assured that you'll be treated with the care and respect you deserve at Central Pharmacy. Conveniently located in the heart of Carrington and New Rockford, Central Pharmacy delivers the kind of attention and commitment to improving your health care that the big box stores just can't. Central Pharmacy does it all, from medical supplies to prescriptions, health and wellness concerns. Plus, we have a great selection in our gift, boutique, and decor departments. Visit us on Facebook for up-to-date info. Central Pharmacy, your one-stop in Carrington and New Rockford.
Is it time for you to switch banks? Hi, I'm Tiffany Paulson at Bank Forward in Carrington. At Bank Forward, we have everything you get from a big bank, but we're small enough to give you exceptional service. Make the switch and let us show you the Bank Forward difference. Call 652-2852 or visit bankforward.com today. Putting the customer first since 1927. It's simply the Forward way. Bank Forward, member FDIC.
Back in Carrington, Cardinals 11-11-17 and out tonight as they go to 19-3. We didn't talk about this with Caden Maring, but Tate, there's going to be another 20-win season, and that will be every season has been 20 wins since Coach Troutman took over back in 2019, with the exception of 2020 because there was no chance to get to 20 wins. The mark of consistency with this program.
There's a lot of consistency, and it goes to show the amount of talent that Carrington has and how many more years of good volleyball that we have coming up.
Some scores tonight in Region 1. Valley City has taken the first two from Kindred, 25-18 in each. Lisbon has fallen in the first set to Oak Grove, 25-13. Central Cass swept by Wapaton 10-7 and 18 tonight. That was not a very long match either. Neither was this. Hillsborough Central Valley swept aside Park River 20, 14, and 21. I'm telling you, if you get the number 3 seed, and right now that would be Mayport, you'd better bring it on quarterfinal Monday or Hillsborough will get you.
Yeah, 100%. Hillsborough's not a team to sleep on.
Harvey Wells County swept rugby 19-18 and 19 as well. Dickinson Trinity 7-15 over Shiloh Christian. That's a Shiloh team that is in Carrington's pool Saturday, and they are getting walloped so far tonight. Let's see. Before we speak to you again, Mayport CG and Hillsborough will play each other Thursday night at the Hillsborough Event Center. Grafton will be at Harvey on Thursday as well. The next time we're with you is Friday night. It is Cardinal football. Again, there is a 4-step plan to get to the postseason. You have to win both, have to beat Thompson by more than 5 a week from Thursday, and Grafton must beat Thompson. None of that matters if you don't beat the Rugby Panthers. Tate, give us a little preview of rugby. They're awfully similar, at least to me, from what I've seen. They're awfully similar looking to last year, and you guys handled them pretty well a season ago.
Yeah, they got a good quarterback. He can run it. He can throw it. They've got a good little running back, I think is number 22. He
is that the younger Rissaby?
I couldn't tell you. I haven't looked at the roster yet, but I do believe you are correct. And then that's about it. I know they got a big tight end that they use a lot to block, so I think we're up for the challenge, honestly.
Well, we will be with you at 6 p.m. for the Full 9 Yards podcast, 7 p.m. kick. It's right here on the radio with highlights, of course, on This Week in Carrington Sports on Sunday. And then Saturday, you've got Kyle Hewitt and Vinny Rappel literally all day, starting at 8 a.m. for pool play. That'll be on one link. On a separate link will be bracket play from here at the Carrington Invitational. Tate, your final thoughts? I mean, I said it in jest, but I kind of meant it. If that's only the third best team in the state, boy, this class is pretty good.
Yeah, I agree. And like I said earlier, Carrington right now is running like a well-oiled machine, and it's going to be scary when tournament time comes because I would not want to be matched up against Carrington.
Certainly wouldn't. By the way, the next time we have a regular home volleyball match, a best-of-5 volleyball match, it's going to be kind of an important match a week from tonight against the Thompson Tommies, the number one team in the state. All right, well, our great thanks to Tate Wolski for stepping in tonight. It's still his seat for girls basketball. I've told Vinny he can have boys basketball, but this is Tate's seat for girls basketball. So, Tate, it's good to get your vocal cords warmed up and ready for December 1st against South Prairie Max.
Yep, can't wait. It's going to be a good one.
It certainly is. Now, on behalf of Tate Wolski and our entire crew at KDAK Carrington, led by General Manager Lynn Lambrecht, along with Jess Sabinash, Amanda Hastings, Callie Widmer, and the voice you're about to hear, David Burrell, and our entire crew here at Carrington Public Schools, Superintendent Janelle Helm, High School Principal Connor Weber, and Athletics Director Carla Michelson. My name is BJ Walters. It did not take long tonight, and that's just what the doctor ordered. 11-11-17 and a clean sweep for Carrington. Good night from the East Gym of Carrington High School.
Carrington Cardinal Volleyball has been brought to you by Gar Dental, Central City Lumber, CHI St. Alexius Carrington Medical Clinic, Professional Eye Care Centers, Carrington Drug, Headlocks, Arrowwood Prairie Co-op, Central City H2O, Bickett Insurance, Sendak, Bassett Motors, Bank Forward, High Plains Equipment, Carrington Dental Care, Dakota Central, Bremer Bank, DJ's Home Center, Evans Funeral Home, Leading Edge Equipment, Farmers Union Insurance, Randy Huey Agent, Retzlaff Seed and Supply, Napa Auto Parts, Jamestown Regional Medical Center, Central Pharmacy, and the Carrington Healthy Communities Coalition. The proceeding has been a presentation of I3G Media Sports on 1600 AM 100.1 FM The Cardinal and the Cardinal YouTube channel.